Hi, today we're going to talk about wreaths. Some inexpensive but fun ways to be creative for all the different holidays and things you might celebrate, or gift giving. Here's just a few examples, and we're also going to go over a few tips on fixing little things that happen after you've created your wreath so that you can use them next year and the year after, or as long as you want. This one's our Thanksgiving or fall harvest wreath. And I'm going to use this one to show you a couple ways that you can fix your bows after they've been stored and smushed. Had a lot of fun making it. Very inexpensive. This is our Christmas one, or one of the Christmas ones we actually put in our bay window. And instead of using corded lighting, I used these submersible battery operated lights. I think they came in 5 packs. Not too expensive, and the battery lasted through the whole Christmas season, and it gave me flexibility of where I wanted to put it again, and it also gave me flexibility as when I wanted it on and when I wanted it off. Real easy. And they come in different colors, so it's a lot of fun. And this is the most recent one that I made. It's Happy Mother's Day. And what I used for this one was some made bow flowers and regular artificial flowers and a few other things that we're going to do some videos on. And I used leftover tulle that would have just been in the trash from some Pretty in Pink tutus that I had already made. I showed you a few of my completed wreaths for the holidays to put on the door or in a window. The last one that I showed you was a Mother's Day one, and then what we're going to do now is just show you how to put the tulle on your wreath. It's very simple, and don't worry about it being different sizes or anything like that, because you will be able to trim it afterwards to the length that you want. You can use tulle that you cut specifically for a project like this, or you can simply use leftover tulle. I'm going to make an Easter one since Sunday's Easter. That's all you do. You get your piece of tulle, or if you want to not have the greenery showing, depending on the type of wreath that you have, if you have one of those styrofoam ones, it's pretty easy to cover, but both the white and the bright, this green, depending on what you're going for, you can double it, put 2 pieces together, and it'll look more like it it'll look like it's not green anymore. So all you do, you can see this, lift it up, knot it, just like you do your shoelaces, no problem. Now you're going to have to do a knot twice, simply because what I've noticed is that the tulle kind of separates and gets loose, and then it kind of hangs there, and you don't want that to happen, especially once you start putting your decorations on. Okay, so just double knot it, just like your shoelaces. And see, it's a little bit darker. Or if you want, I've lost it. Sorry. I have, you can put like a base color underneath. If you have some old fabric, if you do any sewing projects or whatever, you can get some white fabric or whatever color, it doesn't matter, and cover your wreath first, and then put the tulle on it, and then it looks more professional. Me, I like it like this because this is kind of springy. So there we go. I'll do it one more time, and then I'll show you after they're all on there, and we'll try something else. This one's going to be quite a bit of different colors, it looks like, because I've run out of the same color of leftovers. Okay, again, just tie it like you're tying your shoelace and make another knot to secure it and make it tight on here. You're going to want to pull, make sure that you don't have a big gap between the wreath and your finger with this tool, because like I said, it will wiggle too much and it'll make problems for your when you start decorating. Okay, here we go. Now I have my finished tooled wreath, and right now it looks like I love the colors, but it's all kinds of different lengths. In just a minute I'll show you how to cut it real quick, and we'll go from there with the decorating. I said I would show you also a quick way to fix your smushed wreaths so that you can reuse them. If you have wire ribbon, I highly suggest it for items that you're going to be storing and reusing, like wreaths, for example. All you do is take a cylinder. You can use skinny if you want skinny, tight curls, or you can use the regular paper towel roll, or the toilet paper rolls, the holders. So simply just take your ribbon, twist it all the way, and then voila. Okay, and again, one more time. Aerosol spray cans, those skinny ones from traveling, when you travel and stuff, those work really good too. And just twist, 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 twist as far as you want, and there you go. And you can do the same thing with the bow itself. I'm not going to take too much time on that. Just it's the same concept, but this time you can use your fingers to push it out more, depending on the size of your bow. Okay, now let's get to the cutting. Alright, on your tool, give me 1 second. On the tool, all you're going to do is you're going to flatten out all on one side and decide the length you want. Since I was using pieces that I had left over from tutus that we created, I'm going to go with the shortest piece, or close to that. I'm going to make a quick note here. I made one spot that's real short because this is going to be an Easter wreath. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. That's why that's short, because normally you would put it all the way around where they can all be the same length. Okay? And all you do is gather it up, just like I explained for tutus. When you buy a tutu and it's a little bit longer than you anticipated, you just grab it up like a flower. See if you can see that. Okay? And trim it. And remember, this doesn't have to be 110% perfect, because a little variation just makes it look unique. And there we go. And snip a little bit at a time, because you can't put it back once you take it off. I learned that the hard way. Okay, do it one more time. And one of the things that you can do also to make sure that you're getting about the same length is take the last little bit that you did on the end and put it next to the new set of tool that you're cutting, and that should give you like a guide. Okay, again, just snip, see, and that's already looking much better. Okay. Alrighty, so we have it all cut now, and I've used this spray that I put in another tutorial. And basically I did that so I can flatten this out this time instead of taking wrinkles out. I'm trying to flatten it, give it a little bit of softness and flatness until I'm ready to put all my decorations on, then poof it up some. Now what I'm going to do with this, I don't know if you can see that, the green that I didn't cut the same length, is I'm going to basically just make it a bed of grass. And I'm going to put some hot glue, so be very careful if you do something like this, across here. And I am going, can you see that? I'm going to just flip it over, just to make it thick. Okay? Press down, sort of, because it's very hot. So be careful whenever you're working with fire or hot glue. Okay? Press down firmly. If you can just get a little bit of it to stay, then you can put your egg on it and press down really firmly. Now, where I got this egg from was last year. It was the on clearance, but it's one of the bigger size eggs, and I think it had little tattoos or whatever on, but I think it was like 10 cents, and I thought it'd be perfect for an Easter wreath. Now, what I'm going to do here at the bottom, if you can see that, and I'll have to wait till the egg completely dries. I'm going to take some fish wire or something, and I'm going to make some little dangling Easter eggs, or a Happy Easter sign. So anyway, so that's all you have to do, and then you add your own decorations, whatever you want. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and I will end this with showing you a snapshot of the finished product. Here we have our completed Easter themed wreath. We made it Easter egg themed, basically. We used plastic Easter eggs, the green artificial grass wreath. We used actually the small one, and it looks like it's a bigger wreath because of the tool, the way that that's all showing. It makes it look like it's twice the size than what it really is. So that's an easy way of saving some money. We used fabric for the eggs that'll hang down, the little fabric eggs here. They've got that clear thread. We can either keep them pinned up like we have it, or they can hang down. I hung it up because we've been having windy days recently. And you can add some of those little lights. You've got little spaces here. The submersible ones are really good because if it rains, you don't have to worry about it, and they're battery operated. So there it is, and we thank you for viewing. And next up is going to be our video with a feather no-sew tutu that is going to be rainbow with lights. If you liked our channel, please subscribe. Thank you for viewing.